Hey guys, Marmalade here with Marmalade Outdoors with another video, and I'm excited about this. This is something I've been actually contemplating and thinking about changing for years. And I was kind of waiting for the right time, and now that I'm done with the PCT, it has to do with rain jackets. I live in Southern California where the weather like today is almost perfect, and we get sprinkled on here and there, but overall on the PCT you don't get a lot of rain normally on a normal year, depending on what time of year you're on the trail and where. But I've been thinking about a jacket because on my very last day of my thru hike, if you watched, I did a 30-mile day to finish my hike, and I had this rain jacket, and I'll go over it in a minute. And it's an ultralight, super thin, light one, but it wetted out in 5 or 10 minutes. And for about 12 and a half hours and 30 brutal miles, I was drenched and wetted out all the way through. And it was the only time on the whole PCT. I've had sprinkles and rains here and there. It was the only time where I had heavy rain, and it showed me that the jacket's not right for me and right for those kind of situations. But it got me through the PCT. But I have plans for some things this summer that I haven't talked about yet, and for future longer hikes where I need a better rain jacket. So I want to show you what I ended up deciding on for now. I want to show you what I had before that I've used for the last, I've had two versions of it for the last 5 years. And as I said, if you have followed me a little bit, I've had this jacket. I tore one about halfway through my PCT hike, so I got a new one. But this is the Frog Togs Extreme Light Ultralight Jacket. They sell like a really cheap, easy to tear one in Walmart. That's like if you get pants and a top for 20, 25 bucks. This one was about 35, 40 just for a jacket. But overall, I really liked it. I use this way more for warmth, mosquitoes, wind, like a windbreaker, than I ever did for rain. Because like I said, it didn't rain much on the trail. But I was happy with this overall. But on my last day, it proved to me that if in any kind of weather whatsoever, this wasn't going to do. So I already knew that before this last year. I just got really lucky in terms of the weather. But really what helped me finish on that last day with all that rain and really be in that situation is that I need to step it up. You guys know I've been going lighter and lighter and smaller in all my gear, and I've saved so much weight in so much areas that I decided that I wanted to get a real rain jacket, one that would keep me warm and dry and hopefully not get hypothermia in some more extreme kind of situations. And where I work, I was able to get an employee discount on one, and I want to show you what it is. And what is the new jacket? It is by Outdoor Research, and because of where I work, I was able to get a little employee discount on this. And of all the ones I have access to that I thought was the right match for me, and the weight and the price and all that, this was the best fit for me. And this is by Outdoor Research. It is a Gore-Tex jacket. You can see the tag on there, Gore-Tex, and it is the 4A2, I think they call it a pack light material. So it's very light for what it is, but Gore-Tex inherently is a little heavier. But it's all black, of course, as you can see. I got a double extra L. Usually when you get rain jackets too, same with my other rain jacket, I always get my rain jackets one size bigger than my regular size. So when I have a sun hoodie, and now I have a Senshi mid layer, and I have a synthetic, it's equivalent of a down puffy, but it's a synthetic jacket. With all those layers, those are all extra large, but I get a double X for my rain jacket to fit over there. Now, I don't always wear all those layers under there, but you have to have the ability to not have your rain jacket be super tight where you're not trapping all the air in between to give you that warmth. So this is a double X. It's actually runs kind of big, so it's a little big on me, to be honest with you, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have a little more room than less room. But when you order these, and I'll try to show pictures here somewhere in the video, most of them are actually two-tone. There was a couple two-tone colors I really liked, but under my employee discount, I couldn't get the right colors, and the other colors I just didn't really care for, so I got all black. It's always safe. But yeah, a lot of times there was one that was orange up here and gray down here, or bright blue and black, things like that. So they had two tones, but this happens to be all black, which I'm fine with. I've had a couple black ones in the past, but it's Gore-Tex, and that is one of the key features for me. Is I wanted, for more extreme conditions, I wanted an actual waterproof jacket. So I've taken some video clips of different parts of this jacket. I'm just going to go on. I didn't write down a whole bunch of stuff, but I'll just kind of verbally talk about some of the things that were key for me compared to my old jacket, and what meant a lot to me now that I've had experience with that jacket is it's not only Gore-Tex, but it has a waterproof zipper. So if you look along the zipper there, it's waterproof all the way. It also has a chest zipper. You can put something in. Usually in the rain, I might put my cell phone in there to keep it dry. It's got a waterproof zipper also. On the hood, it's got a nice hood there. I wear a baseball cap, so this will be nice. If you turn around the back, it's got a pull string So when you want to pull this tight so it's snug around there and you don't have it too far hanging in your face, you can pull it snug to get this fit right. So that's really nice. Also around the waistband, it's got, I'll show you the video, it's got little pulls so you can pull this and make it tighter if you want. I kind of tend to have mine loose around my waist, especially when I have a backpacking waist belt on. But you can pull this tighter if you want to, especially around camp, something like that, around town, wherever you are. I don't have a picture of, they're not waterproof zippers, but there's 2 pockets on the side if you want to keep your hands warm, which I think is key. Also, this is all seam sealed, so the inside of this is seam sealed, and for me that's huge. Generally when they're not Gore-Tex or seam sealed, that's where, like, if a rain jacket is fairly waterproof or water resistant, that's where the water comes through, is through all the seams. So these are all seam sealed and really, really well made. And the last thing I'll say, keep this video fairly short, is when I weighed these, I haven't really weighed my Frog Togs one. I know it was lighter. It's a double XL. It was 8.1 ounces, and this one is 13.2. So basically, almost to the ounce, 5 ounces heavier. But I've saved so much weight. You know, I have a tent that's like 19 ounces, and I have a backpack that's 21 point something. So I've saved a lot of weight in areas. So I may not bring this in every trip. If I have a trip in the desert, I might bring my Frog Togs one because I know it's going to probably not rain, but if I just need it in case, I'll bring it. But most of my hardcore trips are longer trails or things that I have planned in the future, the places I want to go, I'm going to need a more substantial jacket. So once I finished the PCT and had that experience, like I said, getting just soaked on my last day, which I said was my only huge heavy rain on the whole trail, it made me start thinking about other trails that I want to do and places I want to go and how significant the storms and the rain is there. So that's the reason for the change. So let me know what you think. What do you use for a rain jacket? I know people read the comments, so maybe if this doesn't strike a chord for them, maybe there's a jacket you use that you like. But I'm really happy with this right now. I mean, could I change down the road? Of course. But for right now, this is going to be my jacket of choice. I like the size, the color. One of the last things I want to say that I forgot was this has one of the key features of this whole jacket is the armpits. Now, you know, some jackets have pit zips and they're usually from the bicep to just your armpit. This has pit zips all the way down, and I'll show you a video I took of it, but all the way down. So literally from your bicep all the way down to here. So you can really vent this out, because if you know anything about rain jackets, once you start backpacking, hiking, and let's say it's raining but it's not particularly cold, you can start wetting out from the inside when you sweat. So this helps ventilate it, and I love that because I run hot. So that's one of my main problems with my rain jackets is if I don't get wetted out from the outside, I sweat from the inside because there's no ventilation. So that's one of the key features that I liked about this one. I had forgotten about that one. So that's about it that I can think of for this jacket. Tell me what you think. I'm really happy with it. For now, this is what I'm going to use and keep, and for the upcoming hikes that I have in the future. So let me know if what you think of it. Also, what do you use? What do you like and why? A lot of people read the comments, so if it's not the jacket for you, tell me what you use and why. I've got to go with something a little more substantial for, like I said, for some of the hikes I have coming up. So that's the reason for this. Like I said, I still have that jacket if I go on a desert hike, and you know, I know it's not going to rain, or I just need it for cold or bugs, or maybe it's got a chance for sprinkles. I'll bring that because I can save some weight, but like locally. But when I'm on a bigger trail, sometimes this jacket will be even overkill for some of the trails I go on, but it'll always cover me in case I ever get in those really big storm kind of areas, thunderstorms, or even any kind of hyperthermic situation. So anyway, thanks a lot for listening and watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button, it really helps. And even hit the notification bell in the upper right if you want to be notified every time I have a new video. And those are all free, so help out my channel. My growth on my channel helps a lot. I truly appreciate it, and I was excited to share this with you. I've had it for a little while, but I haven't used it yet. So maybe down the road when I've used it a few times, I'll do an update and let you know how it works. But until next time, we'll see you down the trail, okay? Bye.